Hi guys, my name is Bongiwe CBC. For those of you who do not know me, and for those of you who do know me, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. Please continue to support, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below. I'm doing this marathon of the Funny Bible Times. Okay, so the story I'm going to be telling you guys today is the story of the prophet Elijah. Okay. And remember, the intention of my stories is to acquaint you with God, and just introduce you to the Bible. And it's more like an appetizer for you to go and find out more facts about the stories that I tell you guys. And for those of you who know the Bible exceedingly beyond me, please don't be afraid to fact check me, put more facts on the comments down below if you do have more. But I do read my Bible, and yes, I do my research in most cases when I'm doing a story. It's just that I leave some of the details out so that you guys can be appetized enough to go look at the stories and be more acquainted with your Bible. Yeah? Yes, so let's get down to the story. I'm gonna call the story the mocking priest. Yeah, like the mockingbird. Yeah, I'm gonna call this one the mocking priest. Ne? And so Elijah was a well-known prophet all around Israel, and but the people of Israel, at some point in time, they were a little afraid of the truth. They would shy away sometimes from the truth, and some of them didn't like Elijah for some sort of reason like that, because Elijah told the truth, and some people did not like the truth at some times. So at this point, Elijah is walking, minding his own business, and he meets, I don't know if it was an old friend or like one of those relatives, because it was back in the biblical days. Family can be just near you, like the whole village can be your family. It's just that your uncles and cousins and sisters and brothers, stuff like that. Excuse me. So what happens is that he comes across is it Ahab? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm just Zulu, guys. Please forgive my pronunciation of the Greek and the Latin words. I'm not that good. So he comes across Ahab, and Ahab is like, hey man, this person, there you are, you troublemaker. You're such a troublemaker in Israel, Did you know that you're such a troublemaker? You're so annoying. Everybody has been complaining about how annoying you are. And Elijah's like, me? And Ahab is like, yeah, you snitch, yeah, you goody two shoe, I'm talking to you, Elijah, okay? And Elijah's like, no, I'm not troublesome, but if I should be concerned about anything, it is you, my friend. And Ahab is like, watch yourself, boy. And Elijah's like, nah, frankly speaking, I am concerned about you because you have forgotten the commandment of the Lord. And Ahab is like, oh, please, here we go. And then Elijah's like, no, seriously, let's talk about this. You have decided now to worship or follow the god named Baalim. Ne? That's what they called the god that Jezebel praised at that time, Baalim or Baal. Ne? Guys, forgive the pronunciation, okay? So as Elijah says, you have chosen to praise a foreign god. You forgot the commandment of your own God, and really, how dare you? And then so now Ahab is like, this guy. And then Elijah's like, whoa, before you give me an attitude and shut me out, man, really, let's do this. Let's do this for both our sakes, so that one day my blood is not on your hands, because the Bible does say that the leader of the sheep is the one who God hold accountable for them when they go astray. That's why we should not be troublesome when it comes to the leaders who lead us into our faith. Né? So Elijah goes like, no, I'm going to do you a favor, okay? In fact, I want to prove a point to you. Like, you go ahead, call the 400 prophets of Baalim. And also don't forget to call those, is it prophets as well, the ones who sit at Jezebel's table, the prophets of Grove. Yes, so he says, go call the 450 prophets of Baalim. And also go call the 400 prophets of Grove, the ones that sit at the table of Jezebel. Yeah. Today we are going to the, he says the mountain, man. He says, today we are going to the mountain of Carmel. That is where today we are going to settle this, okay? If I'm going to put there, so he just goes like, listen, I'm going to put a bull and I'm going to put, I'm just going to set up a sacrificial altar where I'm going to put a bull and I'm going to put the wood and I'm not going to light it. And you're also going to do the same. And we are both, not at the same time. One person at a time will call unto their God. Ne? One person at a time will call unto their God and tell their God to come down and eat this whole and take this whole sacrificial lamb by fire. Okay? So you're gonna go and do that. You're gonna go and call your prophet, and I am gonna come there with my sacrificial altar as well. I'm gonna put the wood. I'm gonna put the thingy. I'm just gonna call it the cow right now, guys. I'm gonna call it the sacrificial lamb at that time, and I'm gonna put it there. And you're gonna put yours separately from mine, and I'm gonna put mine separately there. And you are going to pray to your God. Ne? You're going to pray to your God to come down and take the sacrificial lamb by fire. Okay? And I will also do the same with my God. And whichever God that answers by fire is the true living God. So Ahab is like, you know what? Fine. I can do that. I can do that. So they organize this thing. They go to the mountain of Carmel. When they get to the mountain of Carmel, each team, I'm just gonna call them teams right now. Elijah set up his sacrificial altar with the sacrificial lamb, and also this guy Ahab set up his sacrificial lamp with the wood as well in his sacrificial altar right there. Okay, and now so Elijah's like, let's go, come on, where are the prophets of Baal? And the prophets of Baal are like, nah, we're here, fam, we are here. Okay, so it's like, let's go, call unto your God to take the sacrificial lamp by fire. Okay, by fire right now. And if he answers, he's the true living God, we shall praise him, we shall worship him here. But if he doesn't and mine does, that's the true living God. You understand me? So the prophets of Baal come with their lamp, guys. Actually, guys, it says a bull, like the whole cow. Yeah, the whole cow. Imagine how big a cow is. Right there. So the prophets of Baal start praying to their God, and they ask their God, come down, strike this sacrificial lamp by fire, and take the cow right now by fire. And they call, and their God does not answer. So now, like, it's getting a little annoying. It's getting a little annoying for Elijah, and he's like, this is where the mocking comes in, guys. He's like, no. They call, and they see that nothing is happening. Like, guys, it's so embarrassing. Like, stop embarrassing me like this, man. Calm down now. just do as we ask you to. And and now like they start getting embarrassed and they feel embarrassed. Of course they should feel embarrassed because their God is not responding. So Elijah goes like, no, call out louder. Hey, I'm sure he can hear you. He is a God, right? He'll hear you. Call out louder. And they call Shem. They call and they cry out. And Elijah's like, oh no, maybe, he is like really busy with other stuff okay guys, in other Bibles it says that no, call out to your God, maybe he's just still busy musing, okay? And then in my Bible, the King James version, he says over here it's just that, like, guys, this is serious mocking and it hurts my feelings as well. It's like it's either he's talking, he's like, cry out aloud, for he is either, maybe he is talking and you just can't hear him, so he says here, cry out loud, for he is a God. Either he is talking or he is pursuing, he is pursuing, like maybe he's on his way to the vacation spot, or maybe he's on a journey, but try again, call him again. And these guys are starting to get so embarrassed now, like to the point of like, you just want to wash off the embarrassment because you're in front of a lot of people and this thing is not happening. And they start slitting their wrist and crying out, please come down, hear us. We are praying to you, Baal, and stuff like that. And Baal does not come, okay? Oh, guys, listen to me saying Baal. It's Baal, okay? Baal does not come down, guys. So he's like, okay, fine, my turn. He just goes like, Elijah goes like, you know what? Fine. I'm sick of this. My turn. Okay? Hold up. It's my turn now. So, yeah. He decides, I'm just gonna take, he takes water, guys. And he pours on the cow and the wood that is supposed to be struck by fire by God. Ne? And he pours like a lot of water that it drips onto the sacrificial altar, like it must be dripping wet. I think he wanted to really like prove a point to them about that. He pours water onto it and he's like, now watch, okay? As others say, now you go watch. Alright? You go watch. Ne? So he's like, yeah, watch. Watch and learn, boys. This is how it's done in the heavens. Watch and learn, because this is how it's really done in the heavens. He's like, hey, my turn. And he calls unto the Lord. Nay, he calls unto the Lord once, guys. Calls unto the Lord once. And the fire comes down from the heavens and strikes literally everything, burning the sacrificial altar and taking away the cow and the wood that is wet, even burning the stones that the sacrificial altar was sitting on. Like, guys, like God just does it and ends it. And he did one of those things there whereby it left people speechless and there was no word afterwards. It was a matter of, we made a deal. You're gonna praise my God, you're gonna worship my God, because we made a deal. We said, if my God answers with fire, that's the living God, and that's who we're gonna worship. And if your God answers with fire, that will be the one. And God did not disappoint. He did not disappoint at that time. Like, he won't disappoint you, guys. Just put your faith in him. It may not be the way you thought it would be done by God, but God will surely hear your prayer, and he does answer your prayer. And yeah, even though I even wonder, like, is it is it necessary or is it even okay to mock at other people? Like, I don't think it's okay to mock other people, but yeah, guys, that was the moral of the story, that your God will answer you. It may not be the way you want it to be answered, but He does answer. And He answers for all people to see. He even shows off when He lights up your world. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also just comment down below. And yeah, guys, I feel like these gods are like these false gods. They're weird names. Balaam, Dagon. Don't name your kids such things. Look for the meaning. Look for the meaning. Bye, guys.